Beloved soul, before your mind reacts to the intensity of these words, pause for a moment and take a slow breath, because what you are feeling right now is not meant to create fear or panic, it is meant to bring your full attention into a moment of awareness. When you hear phrases like, "final alert," or, "you are about to lose something important," your thoughts may instantly move toward anxiety, as if something meaningful can disappear in seconds, but true guidance does not work through fear, loss, or pressure, it works through calm understanding, presence, and clarity. This message is not here to frighten you, it is here to help you reconnect with what is already steady within you. There are moments in life when strong words appear not because something is being taken away, but because your attention is needed. Not urgent attention driven by fear, but focused awareness that allows you to see clearly. You have been moving through thoughts, experiences, and emotions that have been shaping your understanding, even when you did not fully notice it. And now, you are reaching a point where you can pause, reflect, and recognize what truly matters in your life. The idea that something can be lost forever is not about something real being taken away from you, it is about the fear of not paying attention to what matters. What truly belongs to you, your awareness, your growth, your ability to understand and move forward, cannot be erased. It is something that develops within you over time. When you understand this, the fear begins to fade, and what remains is clarity. You may already feel that something within you is asking for your attention. A thought that keeps returning. A realization that you have been avoiding. A quiet awareness that something in your life needs to be understood more clearly. These are not random feelings. They are signals guiding you toward alignment. The message is not creating this awareness, it is helping you recognize it. You are not being threatened, you are being guided back to yourself. When you allow yourself to stay calm and present, you begin to see things more clearly. You begin to understand what aligns with you and what does not. You begin to recognize what direction feels right. This is where real change begins, not in fear, but in awareness. You may also begin to feel a sense of calm replacing the initial intensity. That calm is important. It means you are no longer reacting emotionally, you are understanding with clarity. You are not being asked to act in panic, you are being guided to reflect and recognize what you already know. As you sit with this message, allow yourself to slow down. There is nothing you need to chase. There is nothing that will disappear if you take a moment to understand. What matters is that you recognize what you are already feeling. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice what feels true. Trust that awareness. You are not here by accident. You are here because you are ready to reconnect with your own clarity. And as you continue to stay present with that understanding, you will begin to see that what once felt overwhelming is now becoming something steady, something real, and something that truly belongs to your path. Beloved soul, as you continue to stay with this message, something deeper begins to settle within you, because what first felt intense is now becoming a quiet realization that this moment is not about fear or loss, it is about awareness. You are not being pushed into panic, you are being invited to notice something meaningful that has been forming within you for a long time. There are moments in life when your awareness becomes the key to everything, when simply being present allows you to understand what was once unclear, and this is one of those moments where your clarity begins to rise. You may begin to notice that there are thoughts and feelings within you that have been repeating for some time. Not loudly, but consistently. A sense that something in your life is asking for your attention. A realization that certain patterns, habits, or situations no longer feel right the way they once did. A quiet awareness that you are ready to understand something more deeply. These are not random thoughts. They are signals. They are the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. The message is not creating something new, it is helping you recognize what is already there. There was a time when you may have ignored these signals, not because you did not notice them, but because you were not ready to face them. You may have chosen distraction, comfort, or delay because understanding felt uncertain. But now something within you has shifted. You are more aware. You are more honest with yourself. You can feel the difference between what aligns with you and what does not. That awareness is what makes this moment meaningful. It is not about reacting quickly, it is about understanding clearly. The intensity that you felt at the beginning now begins to transform into clarity. You realize that nothing real is being taken away from you. You realize that nothing meaningful can be erased in a moment. Instead, you are being guided to slow down and recognize what you already know. When you take a moment to reflect, you can begin to see patterns in your life. You can begin to understand why certain things happened the way they did. You can begin to see how your experiences have shaped your growth. You may also begin to feel a sense of readiness within yourself. You are no longer as comfortable staying in the same patterns that once felt normal. You can feel that you are ready to move forward, even if you do not have every detail figured out yet. This feeling is not pressure, it is alignment. It is the signal that you have grown enough to take your next step with awareness instead of hesitation. At the same time, this message is guiding you to remain calm and grounded. There is no need to rush or force anything. Real clarity does not come from urgency, it comes from presence. When you are present, you can see clearly. You can understand what matters. You can make decisions with confidence instead of confusion. This is where real progress begins. You may also begin to notice that your focus is changing. You are less distracted by things that do not matter. You are more aware of what aligns with your direction. You are beginning to invest your time and energy in things that feel meaningful instead of things that feel familiar. This shift is important because it shows that you are becoming more aligned with your path. As you sit with this part of the message, notice how everything feels more steady and grounded than before. That steadiness is important. It means you are no longer reacting to intensity, you are understanding with clarity. You are not being asked to act immediately, you are being guided to recognize what you already know. Stay present with yourself. Trust what you are beginning to understand. The message is not about fear or loss, it is about awareness, clarity, and growth. And as you continue to move forward with that awareness, you will begin to see that what once felt overwhelming is now becoming something steady, something real, and something that you can trust to guide you forward. Beloved soul, as you move deeper into this message, you may begin to feel a quiet shift forming within you, because what once felt intense is now becoming understanding. You are starting to realize that this moment is not about something being taken away from you, it is about something within you becoming clear. There are times in life when everything you have been experiencing begins to connect, when your thoughts become more organized, when your direction starts to feel more natural instead of uncertain, and this is one of those moments where your awareness is aligning with your true path. You may begin to notice that your perspective has changed in ways that you did not fully recognize before. Situations that once felt overwhelming now feel easier to understand. You are no longer reacting with the same level of fear or urgency. Instead, you are observing, reflecting, and responding with more clarity. This change is not sudden. It is the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. Your awareness has been building quietly, and now it is strong enough to guide you. The idea that you are returning to clarity becomes more meaningful here, because you begin to understand that clarity was never lost, it was simply covered by distraction, by fear, by uncertainty. Now, as your awareness grows, that clarity is becoming visible again. You are beginning to see what truly matters. You are beginning to understand what aligns with you and what does not. This understanding creates direction and removes confusion. You may also begin to notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once felt urgent may no longer feel important. Things that support your growth may now feel more valuable. This shift is natural. It is a sign that you are becoming more aligned with who you are becoming. And as your priorities change, your path naturally begins to reflect that alignment. At the same time, there is a growing sense of calm within you. You are no longer feeling rushed or pressured. You are beginning to understand that you do not need to figure everything out at once. You only need to take the next step with clarity. This understanding removes unnecessary stress and allows you to move forward in a steady and confident way. You may also begin to feel a quiet confidence building within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is stable. It is the feeling that you can trust yourself, that you can make decisions without needing everything to be perfect, and that you can handle what comes next even if it is not fully known yet. This confidence is what allows you to move forward without hesitation. As this part settles within you, recognize that you are no longer reacting to fear, you are responding with awareness. The message you are receiving is not something separate from you, it is a reflection of what you are already beginning to understand. And as you continue to stay present with that understanding, you will begin to see that what once felt uncertain is now becoming something clear, something steady, and something that you can trust to guide you forward with confidence and peace. Beloved soul, as this message reaches its final depth, everything that once felt intense now becomes calm, steady, and deeply clear, because what you are truly experiencing is not fear or loss, it is awareness completing itself within you. You are no longer reacting to powerful words or emotional pressure, you are understanding their meaning, and that meaning is simple yet powerful. You have reached a point where your clarity is stronger than your fear, where your awareness is guiding you more than your hesitation, and where your direction is beginning to feel natural instead of uncertain. There is a quiet sense of completion here, not of your journey, but of a phase where you may have felt influenced by urgency, fear, or confusion. You have moved through moments where you felt like something important could be taken away, where you questioned your direction, where you felt unsure about what to do next. But now, something within you has changed. You are beginning to see clearly. You are understanding that what truly belongs to you cannot be lost in a moment, and that your path is not something fragile, it is something you build through awareness. You may now feel a calm certainty within yourself. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. It is the feeling that you already know what aligns with you. You already understand what feels true. You already recognize what direction makes sense for your life. This clarity did not come suddenly, it was built over time through everything you have experienced, and that is why it feels stable now. The meaning of everything you have read becomes simple. It is not about something being taken away or something being erased, it is about you recognizing your own awareness. You are no longer in a place where you need to react to fear or pressure. You are in a place where you can respond with clarity. This shift changes how you move forward, because you are no longer driven by urgency, you are guided by understanding. You may also notice that your fear of missing something is beginning to fade. This is because you now understand that what truly matters to you cannot disappear if you take a moment to think clearly. Your path is something that develops through your awareness and your choices, and no one can take that away from you. This understanding removes pressure and replaces it with confidence. As you move forward from this point, remember that you do not need to rush or force anything. Real progress happens when you act with clarity, not when you react with fear. Stay present with yourself. Continue to notice what feels right. Continue to trust the awareness you have developed. Each step you take with clarity will strengthen your direction. As this message closes, let it leave you with a sense of calm strength. You are not losing your path, and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to understand yourself more clearly. And as you continue to trust that awareness within you, you will begin to see that what once felt overwhelming is now becoming something steady, something real, and something that you can rely on to guide you forward with clarity, confidence, and peace. Backhand index pointing right comment, I return to clarity, if this resonates. Thumbs up, like and subscribe for more messages like this.